Pulled out the RT700 on today's cook. And we're gonna do some ribs at hot temp, guys. We're gonna rock 300 degrees. The reason for that, it's kind of late in the day, and I just want to get these ribs cooked up pretty quickly. I'm gonna rock out Gabrick BBQ products on this cook, guys. I'm going in with that pork rub and his chicken rub. Those two combined on a rack of ribs is magic. I tell you what, man, it is something else. Speaking of magic, I'm rocking HEB's natural pork spare ribs here. They're meatier than that other brand that I normally get, and we're just gonna trim these up a little bit. Actually, a lot of bit. I'll tell you what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm also gonna cook the tips that I cut off of this stuff at the same time, just to kind of have snacks with it. A lot of times, some of those tips taste better than the actual cook. You get that nice crispy crustiness on the edges. And I'm just going to take off some of the edges here, some of the tips that are on there. Some of the fat pockets, quite a bit of fat on that top side. You don't want to bite into a bunch of that pork fat. But those long strips right there, guys, that's also going to get cooked at the same time. This is going to be a delicious rib. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and leave the link for the description of all the products that I'm using on this video, on this rib cook. All the Gabrick BBQ products are absolutely fantastic, guys. Check them out at GabrickBBQ.com. He's got an amazing lineup of sauces and just very heavy Central Texas style rubs. And they're absolutely fantastic. Perfect for your backyard cook. You guys, your friends and family are gonna love it, I'm telling you. So I'm just taking off a little bit more of this cartilage, all these tips here, and get rid of a lot of that on the edges there. But I'm not wasting anything. Everything's gonna get cooked up at the same time, and we're gonna go in with that rub here. I'm just trying to go through the rest of this mayo that I've had in my fridge. I'm going to use it as a binder on these racks. Going in with that pork rub and topping it off with that chicken rub just to give it a little bit of color, a little bit of depth, and just a really good combination here on pork ribs, guys. Into the 300 degree RT700 Recteq. These cookers have never failed me. They're 100% perfect, guys. These things will get the job done. They do all the hard work. And I've got by the way, I've got the pellet hopper filled with those gourmet pellets from none other than Bear Mountain BBQ, producing the perfect amount of smoke, even at 300. And guys, here's the tips. All I'm gonna do is just kind of pick up all the rub that was left behind, and I'll finish up that bottle there that I had. And we're just going to go into the cooker as well on these tips. Try not to waste anything. There was a few little fat pieces that I just tossed, but you know, all the tips are in here, guys. All the tips are going to cook alongside these meaty, hefty pork ribs from a local HEB. And you can see how thick these bad boys are. I mean, these are some fat, thick, meaty racks of ribs here. And there's your tips. Guys, I had a comment on one of my videos a while back. They wanted me to kind of explain the way I wrap my rib. And so I'm going to do this one in real time. And here is the color that I was looking for to begin with. I don't go in with any fluids or anything like that. But they were more interested in the way that I wrap it in the foil. And if you notice, I go right edges first. Then I'll do the left side. And then what I do is fold from the top down. And then I'll do the same thing on the bottom up. And it gets it really, really tight, guys. That's the way I like to do my pork ribs. And then I go back into the cooker, meat side down. I just wanted to do that real time. I see a lot of people, they do like the long ways first and then the edges. But I've always done like the ends first and then the top and the bottom. I mean, there's no wrong way to do it, right? But that's just the way that I do it. And hopefully that viewer can catch this video and see that. Eventually that little segment will be some kind of short that drops in my channel. But yeah, here's the second rack. Same process here. Meat side down, back into the grill. And that's the third rack. And these racks just have just an amazing color. And they smell so good. Guys, if you guys are wondering, I'm rocking... This was actually 3 hours, because normally I'll do 4 hours and then like a 1.5. But remember, guys, I'm rocking 300 degrees on this cook. So this was actually at the 3rd hour. And then I put it back in there. These were done in like 4 hours, honestly. I put them in there, meat side down. You guys, we can't forget about the ends, the tips. This is probably my favorite part. The little pieces like this, they're just absolutely delicious. They pick up so much flavor. And I'm just going to wrap them up and put them back into the cooker. I came back an hour later. But guys, I'm going to try my first time. This is my very first time doing like an augratin out of a box recipe. But I'm going to do it in the pellet grill. So I'm just mixing all the wet ingredients in there. I put my butter in there. And then eventually I just put the potatoes in there. And all of this is cold. All those ingredients are cold. Going back, guys, this was an hour later. And we reached that temp that I like my ribs. The 207. 206, 207. That's where we're at. That's where I like my spare ribs right there. The 207. And that breaks down everything completely. And it keeps it on the bone. And so I pulled 2 racks out. And on the 3rd rack, I'm going to go ahead and glaze it with that candy jalapeno. Gabrick BBQ. Absolutely fantastic on pork ribs, guys. And look at that beautiful mahogany color that candy jalapeno produces. I wish you guys could smell this stuff. Again, I'm gonna do a live soon. I'm gonna give some of the stuff away. I want to share it with you guys. And it was a nice hot day, perfect day to drink the good stuff, the best stuff on the planet, guys. Trust me when I say, if you like a good lager, this is the best one that exists. If you see it, just get it. Trust me. You're welcome. Absolutely fantastic. And eventually I went back and I put some of that shredded cheese onto these potatoes and I left it in there just enough for it to get some color. And you saw some proteins kind of on the left-hand side. Disregard that. That's my meal prep for the week. But look at these potatoes and look at that nice color we're getting on that cheese. I'm going to just go ahead and pull them. It's done. And guys, here it is. I've got 2 candy jalapeno ribs. I've got another dry rib right there. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think I could live off of those potatoes. And they came out absolutely fantastic, guys. Those potatoes came out fantastic. Everything did. I appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.